Hello beautiful Gemini, and welcome back to my channel. This is Flourishing Mystic. If you're new here, welcome. I'm here with your mid-month check-in for June 2022. Happy belated birthday, or happy birthday to my beautiful Geminis if I catch you in time. Let's get into this reading and see what beautiful messages are available for you Gemini at this particular time. Thanks to all my beautiful Gemini subscribers and everyone who's booked with me personal readings, and everyone who took advantage of my spring sale. Thank you so much. It was my pleasure connecting with you. Let's tune into your reading, Gemini. What would you have Geminis know at this particular time? Let's have a look. So Gemini, first card out is the Four of Cups. So I saw this in your pre-shuffle. So sometimes the Four of Cups to me is like apathy, or it's this feeling of you're stuck in the mud somewhere, or this feeling of you're not enough or not doing enough, or even sometimes this feeling of the universe is not doing enough for you. It could be this weird place that we can get in from time to time, but let's see if there's some remedies here. Oh wow, you have the Tower. So there's going to be some change. When I see the Four of Cups, this is really someone who's stuck someplace, stuck in the mud, stuck in the mind or even the heart sometimes, just really not moving energy out of their body, not moving enough to me intuitively. Something comes in where there's going to be big changes arising, and I feel like this is exactly what is needed from time to time to get us out of this Four of Cups state of mind. Five of Pentacles, it's time to move someplace else. It's time to get going. I'm seeing it's almost like needing to take a risk or a leap of faith before you kind of get the boot out of some place. So this could be speaking to a Gemini who is maybe very dissatisfied, extremely dissatisfied in a partnership. The Tower can come into a reading and say there's something here that's not going to sustain the both of you for very long. So it's like, do you decide to get out of the relationship before you kind of crash and burn, so to speak? This is all figuratively. Or do you stay? Do you stay and do you stay in this state of mind where you're just not happy? Okay. And the dynamics are just not it. That's one example. This could be in relation to work. Let's say you're in a job someplace and it's really gotten to a point where you're like, I cannot take another day of this. It may be time to put your resume out there. It may be time to look in a new direction. If that's the case, if it's really causing some type of internal anguish, like something taking life out of you, something taking joy out of you. Okay, so I hope this is making sense. Five of Wands. Taurus got this. This talks about challenging ourselves. Okay, I like this card this month. It feels very much like a self-challenge, self-imposed challenge from a place of self-love. Like, this is an energy to me where it's like, I'm going to take charge of this situation, or I'm going to, pull myself up, get myself together and prove to myself that I am the man or the woman for this job, or I have what it takes to do this thing that I really want to do, that I've kept on the back burner, or I haven't delved into because of fear, because of anxiety, or feeling just not good enough, or there's no time. Knight of Wands says you have what it takes. It's like you just need to literally put yourself in motion. I keep getting that for you, Gemini. So some of you really, the psychic image was stuck in the mud, almost similar to Taurus's reading, but a little bit different. Some of you legitimately feel like you're stuck someplace you don't want to be. And the universe or your spirit guides are saying, actually, you're not stuck. There's something you have to move out. It's like you're moving out, or you need to make the move, or you need to take the leap of faith. The Knight of Wands comes in and says it's time to get moving, or it's time to take action. Even if you don't have everything you need at this time, most times we don't. The times when we really need to take action are most likely the times when we're in the most financial duress or trouble, or we don't have everything we need, or it feels like all odds are against us. That really, it's these types of experiences that really show to ourselves what we're made of. Okay, this could be a life-changing opportunity where you really see what you are made of, Gemini. It is beautiful. There's so much Mars energy. Okay, Jupiter is also in the sign of Aries. Aries being ruled by Mars. This is a time to not be taking a back seat. This is time to be in the driver's seat. This is a time to take risks, to move in the direction we want to, go in, whether we have all the resources or we don't. Sometimes we just have to try in order to know. There's nothing worse to me than not trying somewhere and then, contemplating it for the rest of our lives. Like, what if I had given it my all? What if I tried? What if I went after that thing or that relationship, or I showed up to that thing? What if I revealed my true feelings? What if I had shown this person I cared? What if I had attempted? What if I had followed through? All these questions can surface later on in life. And that's, like, to me, the worst thing, because it's like, who wants to live a life full of regrets? The Knight of Wands is like, no regrets. I'm going to try, and then we'll just see where this goes, where life takes me from here. All I have to gain is lessons, okay? And something could really be a success, Now, Knight of Cups comes in and it talks about heart openings. It talks about love. It talks about potential there. And for some Geminis, you've kept your feelings a secret, and it's time to maybe reveal yourself, present yourself, show up to this relationship or this situation. For others of you, this is someone else coming into your life as you're walking your authentic path, as you're taking leaps of faith, as you're taking risks, as these major life changes are happening. Some sweet blessing comes in. This is benevolence to me, Gemini. This is benevolence to me. Around Cancer season, I see something taking off in love, okay, or something that really speaks to your heart here. Now, the bottom of your deck, I hope this is in camera, it's the Star. And this talks about destiny and fate. And sometimes, I find that life is such a sweet balance between, taking charge of our lives, going after our goals, like really pushing for something, but then also knowing when to relax and ease into something. It's like destiny meets preparedness is kind of the energy with the Star. And oh my goodness, I was called to look what's beneath, and it's the Ace of Cups. So that is phenomenal. 6 of Cups under there. It could have to be about being true and authentic to yourself first, and saying, where do my true feelings lie in this? What do I really want? What's the type of dream job that I feel would be a fit for me, instead of me trying to fit into other people's situations or jobs that are just not a match? This is about honest self-evaluation, like what's a true fit for me, so I don't ever have to feel like I'm in a place I don't want to be, or I'm in a place where I have to make some big dramatic change in order to get the H out or the F out. I don't want to be profane here, but it's like sometimes you have been in a place where it's gotten to a point where, like, I can't take another day of this, or I can't take another moment of this. So how do we prevent that, or what's the remedy? The remedy is getting honest with yourself and saying, where do I want to take this? Where do I want to go from here on out? I'm in charge to some degree, and I'm going to let destiny meet me halfway, wherever and whenever it's meant to. I see a beautiful, sweet benevolence coming in as well, and it could very well have to do with heart matters, with love. So this may even require you to open up open up to somebody else, reveal your true feelings, that's when maybe they also reveal their true feelings. Okay. Any more messages for Geminis? Any more messages for Gemini? You got relaxation. Okay. This is a card to me where it's easing into something, but I don't feel like it's relaxation as in I'm going to pull the brakes here and completely stop and not move. I still see movement as something that is so necessary for Geminis right now. It's even, you know, this orange tone really lighting up the sacral. It's like really sometimes you need relaxation or meditation or quiet time to really get to the truth of a matter, really get to the heart of a matter. You may need to get right down to it through some type of pleasure activity. This could be just literally laying down in bed, not doing anything, not tuned in, not tapped into the phone or listening to some type of podcast. This could be really just having an honest conversation with self or doing something pleasurable to you. Some answers could come to you during this time, okay, Geminis, for those really struggling with making a decision. Anything else for Gemini? You got spiritual awakening, okay, very much in alignment with the Tower card, which is a card of profound awakenings. Just answers come, or you know, it's a time where it's like you cannot deny yourself something, for better or for worse. It's just you realize the truth behind a matter. So that's the spiritual awakening. We do have a full moon, June 14th, a full moon in Sagittarius opposing your sign, right? So this is tremendous spiritual awakenings, openings, activations for you, Gemini. Okay, all around this time period, okay? And I feel like it's activating courage to go after what you really want and stop, you know, denying yourself the thing, you know? This is really the energy I'm getting. So they're saying keep that courage card here because it's beautiful. Okay, and it's the tiger's eye. Maybe you want to carry around some tiger's eye to summon or bring in more courage, activate more courage, or just a simple reminder to be more courageous. Let's look at the spirit animal with you at this time, Gemini. Who's with you? Who's helping you at this particular time? Or what guidance can we draw for Geminis here? Oh wow, squirrel, which is always prepared. It says you are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. You know, Gemini, we often hear how much of a pleasure it is to be around you guys. It's true, okay? You always bring some type of fun, cheerful disposition or energy to every situation you go towards. And it feels like you've been kind of in a funk lately where you're not showing up or you're not smiling or you're not being your cheerful self. And that's okay. We all have moments of, you know, lulls or feeling a little down, a little depressed or not looking at the bright side of things. We can't, you know, be perfect all the time, but I'm sensing that some of this apathy or depression or feeling like not enough, not good enough is because you're not showing up for yourself. You're not going after something you really want, and that's what's causing this internal thing. It's like this stuck in the mud energy, or just not seeing what's in front of you that's really good. Okay? This card says make a plan for the future and life will give you all you need. That's pretty much summons up the star card here. As you walk in the direction of your dreams will unfold naturally. Okay, everything you need will show up in divine timing precisely when you need it, but you have to have the faith and you have to have that internal knowing that you're on the right path. Okay, so this could just be the validation you've been seeking, wanting for a while. I see you have wonderful work ethic. So that's not an issue here. You guys really show up to work. It's almost like you need to show up for what you really want. This could be outside of work. This could be something pleasure seeking, like what really lights you up. Is it that relationship? Is it what is it for Geminis that really will get you out of this funk that we see here with the Four of Cups? And I see that something's going to work out, or something beautiful is going to come and take place by the end of the month, especially during Cancer season. As we get into July, I really see something beautiful happening. I just can't put the words behind it because it's going to play out differently for every Gemini, right? The Knight of Cups, typically is love related, but it could just be a harmonious experience comes to play out, okay? This is what I have for you, Gemini. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book me on my website, flourishingmystic.com. I'll be back with other types of readings. Maybe comment below the types of readings you'd like to see moving forward. This was just a quick mid-month check-in, kind of just for anyone who's looking for a little motivation, a little boost, some validation. This reading is for you. But let me know if you're interested in other types of readings. I'd be really open to reading those comments below, all right? With that said, I hope you have an amazing rest of this month, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.